a newcomer signed as a free agent. Here's Alain Cote, 18-year-old rookie for the Bruins, firing it back at the Montreal end. Slager bangs into Robinson, and Robinson was looking for that. Smith trying to come out, and down on the ice goes Slager. And let's see what Frazier is going to call.
Larry Robinson retaliated, Fred, on the check that Louis put on him in the corner. It came right back with a cross check as he and Slager were coming out of the corner.
Telvin trying to set it in, rolls it near Roy. Peterson spilled.
Chris Chelios, one of the young and upcoming stars in the National Hockey League for defensemen, guilty of cross-checking Rick Middleton right there. Not much of a disagreement on that by anyone.
Nilan, like to get Nilan in this situation. There's some open ice. Got Rick Middleton and Peterson out. They move it away to center ice. Peterson coming back. He's hit by, a real knee in there by Nilan, of all people. And the Bruins coming back are offside. Nilan made it very tough for Peterson.
I was watching Nilan. As soon as he came on the ice, the first thing he did was took a run at Middleton. And right there, he got knee to knee on Peterson.
Up over the line, Deblois. Deblois can't move it in front. They haven't had a shot on Keens yet. In deep. A hit by Marquardt, and he flattened Deblois, and Marquardt back right wing side. Over the line, drops it off for Bourque, and what a hit by Campanelli, the rookie from Cohasset, Boston College. Bruins keep it in. Deblois, screen shot. It is blocked. And heavy action in front. It is Ludwig and Marquardt. They'll both be going out, or maybe just Ludwig. No, Marquardt skating for the penalty box too.
With some help from Gord Brossiker. Gord had a good hug on him to make sure that he wasn't going back. Well, one thing's for sure, Nevin Marquardt has come out determined that he's going to mix it up as much as possible and take the body as much as possible, Fred.
Clears it in. Bruins didn't win that argument. Into the corner, Linsman with it. Back for Bourque. Bourque for Kluzak. Kluzak. Lot of speed. Shot tipped by Simmer. Went wide of Roy. And Simmer wheels with the stick and almost caught Robinson. The Canadiens. Carbonneau wraps it in. Steve Rooney out of Canton and Providence College. Can't get it, but he crashes into Keens. And Keens has lost his stick. And shaken up on that one. Corson gets it over the line to Rudy. The shot goes wide and out of the zone. Keens takes a stick from Simonetti. Nice play by Frank. Frank going to try and glove it. Hand passes it back to Keens, and what a heady play by Simonetti. Gave Keens his stick and then made a hand pass to get a whistle. Good long pass connects to Linsman from Bourque. Linsman was hit through by Rooney.
Well, the crowd's booing, Fred, but I do believe that Kerry Fraser has made the appropriate call. We're going to get a chance to see it again. Richer in forechecking. Takes a run at Doug, who's out of his net, and there it is.
Well, that looked like he was pulling his stick away.
Well, he didn't. He may not have laid the lumber on him, but he certainly made the pass at him, and I'm sure that's what Kerry was calling.
Fired up by Ludwig, caught by Simonetti outside the line, shoved by Corson, and now Ludwig intercepted. A break here. Peterson may go in alone. Scores! Barry Peterson in alone on the left wing side. With Linsman, a lead for Linsman over the line, streaking, going deep. Now near the net, holding behind. Off for O'Connell, a shot on, a save. Roy, good play, Linsman and O'Connell had it right on the short side.
Crowder and Robinson got tangled up behind Roy. And Linsman started saying something to Robinson. Here's the button, Jeff, if those two were to get together. Nevin Marquardt always seems to find somebody, or they find him. Collision with Ryan Walter.
Jalego and Carbonneau on the faceoff, but 3 seconds left. Carbonneau clears it in. And that's it. And who fights? Marquardt going with Chris Nilan. Nilan and Marquardt right at the bell. Nilan's seventh year National Hockey League from West Roxbury and Northeastern University. are separated, and they'll sit it out for a while. Some lively action right at the buzzer. I tell you, I would bet on Nilan in that fight, but Marquardt more than held his own. Now, Nyland's had an injury that might be bothering him, or maybe after 7 years of battling everybody, gets to be tough.
Split decision.
Yeah, at the worst. And the draw to the Canadiens, Mike McPhee. Into center ice, he's stopped by Lukowich back checking. Puck rolls in wide of Keens, though. And around the boards, Canadiens press to keep it in. They do with the shot block. Follow-up, McPhee, he scores on the loose puck. The Bruins faulty in clearing, and Mike McPhee ties the game at 1. The line up front is Casper, Donnelly, and Slager, and the game is tied at 1. And it's back for Slager. Shot scores! To Carbonneau. They wheel it in. Keens clears it away to Middleton. Up to Peterson, who has a score. Peterson missed the pass. Down on the ice goes Middleton. And Nilan, Platinum, and Middleton is hurt. Nilan will be going out. Middleton hurt on that one.
He's bleeding from the mouth, Fred. And Nilan is definitely going to have to deal with somebody before the night is over. Fans are angry. I'm afraid Chris Nilan has brought a lot of trouble this time. He's a chippy player, but he has brought some trouble this time. Well, if the crowd wasn't into the game before, they certainly are now. Nilan can't believe he's being called for anything. We're going to get a chance to see it. Nilan and Middleton tied up there. Oh, butt ended Middleton right in the face. How can Nilan possibly say to Kerry Fraser, how come you're calling me?
Should be attempt to injure 5 minutes.
Without a doubt. A flagrant butt end right to the face. No need for that.
And Middleton was blood on the ice. You could see it immediately after that. Butt ending is for sure a major.
Well, Nilan is gone. Well, I don't approve of fans dropping stuff down on Nilan as he lays, but obviously when you see something like that happen to anybody, but especially a guy like Middleton who does not fight, who does not cheap shot, only plays the game the way it was meant to be played, you can't stand for it to see anything like that. It's very upsetting.
He might have had his bridge work knocked out.
We're going to see it again. There's no question here as they break up. Middleton's headed up ice. And Nilan viciously butt ends. 10-minute intent to injure. Here's Butch Goring trying to restore some order and keep his team a little bit under control. There's a tendency after something like this to go out and they'll try to knock anybody wearing a red sweater out of the garden. The idea is to make it work to your advantage now. But certainly that has gotten the blood boiling of every Bruin.
Bork rushing in the power play. Now to Lindsman. Lindsman coming on Lawler. Cuts right in and couldn't get the shot away. It just drifted in on Roth. Made the stop. Around the boards. Kluzak kept it in. For Bork. Bork screams one. Scores! scores! Ray Bourque makes it 3-1, set up by Kluzak. Nilan broken up, but Bourque covers. Bourque for Crowder. Good shift over the line. In for Nilan. The Rockies first goal out of RPI. Craig Nilan, a power play goal from Keith Crowder and Ray Bourque. It is 4-1 Boston. Middleton is back on the bench. After some repairs, he took the butt end of a Chris Nilan stick in a jam near the Boston net. Nilan given a match penalty, which means the Canadiens play 10 minutes short.
When a player is injured like that, and it's an obvious intent to injure, Gary Fraser could have allowed only a 5-minute penalty, but because of the degree of the injury, he awarded 10 minutes, and from what I can tell from upstairs, that's the first time anybody around here can remember a 10-minute match penalty being handed out. There's the penalty on Telvin. Got the stick up on Gainey, and Michael Telvin, the Bruins rookie defenseman out of Sweden, off for 2 minutes for high sticking.
Alain Cote along the boards, battling Mimoso. Mimoso gets it free. Now Cote. Crowder over the line, looking for help. Deblois moving on and in deep to Simmer behind the net. Ooh, and Deblois is crunched by Ludwig. What a hit. Boston leads 4-1. Off for Linsman. Picking up Simmer. Crowder. Linsman for Bourque. Shots. Bourque, his second goal of the night.
Bourque, head of the slot. Whistles one by the stick side.
And Marquardt picks up speed. The kamikaze kid over the line. Cutting on the right. Slowed down. Oh, and he was crunched by Rooney as he moved it up the boards. And with it, Chelios. Breaking. Linsman over the line to Crowder. Crowder bumped by Smith. And he lost it to Lawler. Lawler check. Puck now to Simmer. Simmer can't get the handle. Linsman goes behind the net in front. Tried to make a billiard shot in off Crowder. But Roy is able to tie it up. Now Linsman ready to go. Oh, there's a stick. That was Rooney. Stick, and what a wild melee now. Two men on Rooney, Crowder, and Linsman. And Bourque is wrestled down by Robinson. The others squared off. A wild scene on the ice. I saw a two-hander by Rooney right over the head on Linsman.
Well, for some reason, Steve Rooney is pretty upset. And I'm not sure what precipitated it. Maybe we'll get a chance to see, but...
Back it goes to Curvers. Across for Chelios. Curvers again. Chelios kind of boxed in. They get it across to Deblois. And now in front, Naslund. Naslund scores as he wound up with the puck all alone in front. A power play goal for the Canadiens to make it 5-2. Barry Peterson, first score tonight, his third of the season. He's to center with Lukowicz. Lukowicz over the line. In front, Peterson, Middleton, score! Beautiful combination of work. Another power play goal, Middleton from Peterson and Lukowicz to make it 6-2. Now going deep into the corner. Gets it for Casper behind the net. Back for Bourque. Scramble in front. Shot. Save. Wow. The penalty coming. Lawler on Lukowicz. No. Well, here it is.
There it is.
There it is.
That was fairly obvious. When you do it right in front of Kerry Fraser, 99 times out of 100, he's going to call it. He's not the type to let much go, although fans will argue that he let a lot of stuff go tonight, but he's a good official.
So the Bruins continue. Well, here's Robinson going out. Are they getting two penalties? Robinson must have had something to say to Fraser about the call on Lawler.
Well, now they're going to call it on Robinson and not on Lawler. Keep an eye on Robinson in the left of your screen. There's the call.
Could have called it on both.